Long, long ago, I once wandered into a secluded village deep in the mountains. Even now, the memory of that night sends a chill down my spine. Whether it was a dream or reality, I can no longer say, but I must tell this tale. It was a day when dusk fell quickly. As I crossed the mountain path, I arrived at the village just as the light began to fade. There were no inns, no people in sight. A strange stillness hung in the air. Then a young woman appeared. "If you don't mind, please stay at my house tonight," she said. She was slender, her face pale as the moon, and her voice was as quiet as the wind through the trees. Her home stood at the edge of the village, a weathered wooden house. She prepared a humble meal and welcomed me kindly. Yet I couldn't help but notice. She kept adjusting the collar of her kimono, as if hiding something. During the meal, I caught a glimpse of her hand, gripping her collar tightly, trembling ever so slightly. It was as though she feared something she dared not speak aloud. That night I lay down beneath the old wooden ceiling. The room was quiet, too quiet. I thought I had fallen asleep, but in the middle of the night, a faint sound stirred me awake. Through the paper sliding door, I saw a shadow. It was the girl, and from her shoulders her neck began to stretch, slowly, silently, reaching toward the ceiling. Her head moved like a snake, gliding upward, winding through the dark. I could not speak. I could not move. I could only watch as her neck vanished into the shadows. The next morning, I wandered to a small shrine. There I saw her, alone, hands pressed together in prayer. Though I now knew her secret, I felt no fear. "I am a Rokurokubi," she said softly. "My mother and her mother before her all bore this curse. At night our necks stretch beyond our will. We do not harm, but people still fear what they do not understand. Long ago there were others, her mother, her grandmother. Each woman bore the same burden, a neck that reached into the dark. They lived in secret, in silence, never harming a soul, yet always hunted as monsters. If people found out," she whispered, "they would drive me away, again." Her voice trembled, yet she smiled, a small, lonely smile that broke my heart. "You are not a monster," I said. "You are human. More human than many I've met." She looked at me, and in her eyes, for just a moment I saw peace. She turned without a word and walked back toward her home. That was the last time I saw her. Her white kimono fluttered like mist in the moonlight. Many years passed. When I returned, her house was gone. Only broken beams and moss-covered stones remained. Where her house once stood, now grows a single willow tree. Its slender branches sway, just like her long, silent neck, reaching into the sky. No one in the village remembers her now. Time has passed. So many seasons have come and gone. Yet I remember. I always will. The Rokurokubi, feared and forgotten. Not a monster, but a soul trapped between night and day. A whisper in the dark. Some stories are not meant to scare. They are meant to remember. The neck that stretches holds not horror, but a heart. And so the tale fades into the wind, just as the willow sways in a village no longer on any map. This is a story not of fear, but of fading footprints in the dark.